copy it, come to Claude and hit paste. Okay, done. I'll say run the analysis for TCS. Okay, that's it. Just enter the stock name and paste the prompt. Hit enter. We'll wait for it. Now, what is the goal of this prompt? It's a comprehensive stock analysis prompt. What do I mean by that? You identify TCS, but it's your duty to understand what is happening in TCS based on financials, all the financial statements, and also all the qualitative information that it has. Qualitatively look at it, quantitatively look at it, and try to understand the price and valuation. Is this a paid version of Claude? Yes, we do use a paid version, but you can do it for absolutely free as well. These features are available if you have a free version also, but maybe you can run a prompt 5 times a day or so. That's it. Repeat the last step. Just copy the prompt, paste it in Claude, and enter. Just type in the stock name. That's it. For how much are we giving out the prompt? Guys, how much are we going to charge for the prompt? Absolutely free. Yes, it's a part of the workshop. If we're teaching you something and we don't give it to you, how will you make use of it? All the prompts that I'm sharing with you, showing you, it'll be shared at the end of today's workshop in the call itself. So stay tuned. Now focus on how you can make the most out of these prompts, right? Now, so I've given it an exact framework of how I want my output. Okay? So it gives me a company overview of TCS. Let's say you're starting from this point itself, have not done the previous work. You can choose the format as per you, right? Choose style. You can choose any format, normal, concise, explanatory. If you're a beginner, go for explanatory. If you understand things, like go for formal, anything. Take your pick, right? So company overview talks a little bit about what is happening in TCS in the current scenario. What are the recent developments? Talks about that as well. Okay, you can go through that. Quantitative analysis, right? This is what Pratik was talking about, making sense of all the data, price information, financials and everything. Market cap, historical and everything, what was there. Trend analysis, consistent upward trajectory despite market volatility. TCS has maintained its position as one of India's most valuable companies, reflecting investor confidence in stable business model and growth. Key takeaway, substantial market cap underscores TCS position as a market leader with significant financial stability, right? Current stock price, historical data, trend analysis. What is the commentary? The stock has outperformed the broader market indices, demonstrating resilience historically, right? What is the current P ratio? Now we're talking about price valuations. Takes a look at that, gives you relatively stable in recent years after a spike in FY21. Elevated P ratio compared to FY20 reflects investor willingness to pay a premium for TCS's stable earnings. Then we move on to the next set of qualitative metrics, right? Profitability and returns. Key takeaway. Let's not go through all that. High ROE indicates TCS is generating substantial returns for shareholders though the recent decline warrants monitoring. Very good. Okay. Now, return on capital employed. TCS continues to utilize its capital efficiently, though the slight downward trend should be observed for potential concerns. Again, so it goes through each and everything, growth metrics, and all these are qualitative data, right? And everything has a takeaway. It makes sense of all the price information, all the valuation information, all the financial statements, and gives it to you. Talking about the balance sheet, it gives you in a single line what is happening in the balance sheet. Talking about the cash flow statement, gives you in a couple of lines what is happening in the cash flow statement. Robust operating cash flow, great for a business, right? Talks about dividend. Okay? Talks about dividend payout ratio. All these things you have access to. Proper research report like Pratik was mentioning. Okay? Valuation metrics, qualitative analysis, talks about the business model, revenue stream, all that thing, and gives you a analysis of that. Shareholding pattern, something I follow very much. How much are promoters holding? How much are institutions holding? How much is the public holding? Okay? And it gives you the insights. Significant promoter holding indicates strong confidence. Consistent institutional ownership reflects confidence in TCS's business. What do I mean by institutions? All the big companies and the big players, right? What about us, retail public? Relatively low free float limits potential stock price volatility and supports stability. Talks about a potential investment thesis. This is very, very important. This thesis tells you what are the pros and cons, what to look at, and if somebody were to invest in TCS, what all considerations it should take a look at, right? Now, most importantly, valuation. It does a DCF and usually it would either do a DCF or a multiple based valuation. So a fair value of 4,350, 4,500 What is the investment recommendation? Buy. What is the rationale? Gives you a rationale also. Gives you a target price also. Right? So, do you think this is powerful for you? Yes. You get a sense of what to expect in terms of price, right? To, and to make it even more efficient, you can attach a screener link to this as well. Just go to screener, okay, and write TCS and just take a screenshot of this entire page and paste it in the prompt. Even if the market closes at 3:30 and you use this prompt at 4 o'clock, you will get an actually updated analysis, right? Given that it's a weekend, we can't do that right now, but you can do it anytime yourself. Okay? All these models, the 3.7 model is absolutely new, very, very powerful. Correct? Amazing. You can just go to screener, take everything, the entire screenshot, and upload it. It'll come back to you, give the analysis with the absolute recent. Like even if half an hour back, it'll update the analysis accordingly. Correct? Now, tell me something. Now, can you invest at the right time with the proper research valuation targets? Yes or no? You identify TCS, for example. You can do the proper valuation. The more updated, if you give it more updated information, like I showed you for screener, you'll get absolute to the point on the very same day updated results as well. Correct? Right? So, what does this help you with? It helps you identify whether the valuation is right or not. If it is overvalued, that is not the right. Even though TCS is the best stock, not the correct time to buy. You wait. Correct? Now, tell me one thing. After you invest in this particular stock, is the work over? After you build your investment portfolio, you identify stocks like this, you build your portfolio, right? Is your work over as an investor? What do you think? Absolutely no. You need to constantly monitor your portfolio. Make sure, nurture it like your kids because it is your hard-earned money. What you need to do, always, like if you have a baby, right? There's somebody always monitoring that baby. Yes or no? It is absolutely everything, your life. So, what do we need to do? We need to be abreast of whatever is happening regarding our stock in the industry. Correct? So to do that very same thing, we will take the help of Gemini. Because why Gemini this time? Because it is great at web browsing and scraping, right? We use Google for each and everything. So it just makes sense that Google's app is much more capable at this. Now, what do we need to do? Now, tell me something. Do we have access to little information or a lot of information wherein we can't even tell what is factual data, what is fake news? And even if you take away fakes, do you have the time to go through each and every news article there is for each and every stock that you own to properly monitor it over information? You can't. Otherwise, throughout the day, you'll be left reading news articles only, correct? And then try and make sense, okay, whether it is good, bad, correct? What we can do to make our process easier, but we need to monitor our portfolio. We have a news and sentiment analysis prompt for portfolio monitoring. Okay? What do you need to do? Again, I'll copy it. So what do I want it to do? Okay? My ask of it is act as a financial analyst. Think like a financial analyst. Over the last 1 month, you monitor once a month. Over the last 1 month, whatever news article has come on TCS, not just TCS, if there is some news on the IT industry, any macroeconomic, you go through that. Read everything and tell me whether it is good for TCS, okay for TCS, or bad for TCS. Okay? So just paste the prompt. And so over here, you need to insert the stock name. So what you do is just type in TCS and let it run. So what does it say? It is cautiously optimistic, somewhere between, neutral and good. And it tells you why as well. If you just want the answer, you can just read this. Okay? Sentiment surrounding TCS is cautiously optimistic due to its strong market position, consistent financial performance, and established client base. However, concerns regarding global economic uncertainties and potential slowdowns in IT spending temper the overall outlook. Okay? Can you see my Gemini screen? I think all of you can. Anybody who's not being able to do that, please log out and log back in. If you want a more detailed analysis for your monitoring, you can go through the rest as well. Talks about the sentiment, talks about the major news events that has happened, and gives you a summary. Is this powerful or not? Once a month, it takes only 2 seconds. Once a month, you do it and you have your monitoring ready. If you have 20 stocks, 20 into 2, 40 seconds, less than a minute. Powerful. Do you think this is absolutely, absolutely powerful? Now tell me, now can you always stay factually updated, monitor your investments, and be a true guardian of your wealth? Yes, very powerful. Yes, 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 amazing. Now tell me one more thing. We have done all the 5 steps: sector identification, identifying, going through an industry in itself, identifying top 3 stocks. Third, we identified the best pick out of the top 3. Fourth, the best pick, we did a valuation analysis. Fifth, after we invest, we have learned how to monitor our portfolio. Even if you're a beginner, tell me, now can you create your own winner investment portfolio yourself? I want all of you to drop in a big, big yes in the chat if you think I have shown you within an hour that it only takes less than, how much was it? 2 minutes, half a minute, and this just takes 2 seconds. In less than 3 minutes, you can become an expert. Mind blowing? Yes? Now, how has the session been for you till now? We're not even halfway through. How has it been for you now? Amazing? Can I ask for something from you? I'll be giving you all the prompts I have shown you, given you all my knowledge. Can I ask for something from you? Absolutely free. It'll just take half a minute of yours. I have saved you months of work. Half a minute can you give me? All right. If you really, really enjoyed whatever I've shown you regarding the prompts, how to simplify the investing process, just give me a simple feedback if you enjoyed whatever I have taught you. The team will share the link in the Zoom chat right now. They'll share it in your WhatsApp group as well. If you find it interesting, if you found it valuable, just give us your 2 cents how you enjoyed the session. Okay? All of you will do that. And I expect it. Thank you. Very little ask, right? Thank you. Thank you. Now I'll hand it over to Prateek, who will be taking you through everything about trading in the world of AI. Over to you, Prateek.
Uh, Hi everyone. 1,000 out of 1,000. Enjoyed today's. I never knew it was so easy. Superb. I think please let us know how you thought about what Rahul showed till now, because it's just 50%. Another 50% is left, and we are going to talk about AI-powered trading. Right? How many of you have been waiting for trading? मतलब क्या investment? I don't want to listen about investment. Rahul, get done fast. I want to listen about trading. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm just joking here. I mean, I'm sure the people who came to here wanting to know about trading, what you guys have gotten insights about investing have been something as a bonus, right? You didn't even expect that you're going to learn all of these things about investing using AI. So take all of these what Rahul has shared, and of course you'll get notes for it and all the prompts and everything. Okay. So we are going to come to AI powered trading. Can I just get a ready in the chat if we are good to go? Maybe you can stretch a bit. Maybe you can just, you know, uh, I know we are just giving you ready to go, good to go, ready, ready, ready. Superb. Let's have more readies in the chat so that we can. Yes, super ready. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, you drink your water, do your stretches. I shall begin, and we will bring up very, very interesting concepts, some things that you have not seen before. Okay, so the first thing that I want to ask people, and uh, that as much as people are here to trade and people are here to learn, you guys know for a fact that trading is not a easy thing, and that too profitably, and that too alongside a professional career. How many of you have had that situation, working professionals, you are taking a trade with your phone, and you have bought or sold something and then gone for a meeting, and then after that, after the meeting, you come back and say, "Oh my God, I had loss." How many of you have seen that? ki, oh my God, I wish. The team can just stop sending the feedback form right now. Then we will continue after that. Okay. So again, for now, yeah, happened to me. Yes, yes, yes. Many cases. Okay, okay. So see, it is absolutely normal, right? I mean, there are people who are giving their time and energy into the markets, and we are trying to do both together, and somehow not able to make money also, and not able to focus on our jobs also. And that's the solution that we are here to solve today. The idea is how can we trade? How can we, without having to do it manually? Correct. That's the goal that we are going towards, and that's the idea that we want to reach at. Now, let's go see the power of AI in trading. I'll jump directly into it. I will not go around anywhere else. And I will start that by asking you, Keep, for people who are here right now, can you just let me know how many years of experience do you have in the markets? So if you have zero or 1 year, 5 year, 10 years, can you just quickly, very quickly, just drop in a thing. 0, 1, 2, 5, 15, 4, 3, 10, 0, 0, 0, 1 year, 13 years, 15 years, 1 year, 0, 1, 6 months, less than 1, greater than 1, 2, 5. Few months, 2 years, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 6, 21 years, 3 years, 0 as a trader, investing in mutual funds, 6 months, 16, 15. Superb. Okay. Chalo. Okay, no worries. Thank you. Okay. Just helps me understand where everyone is thing coming from. Okay, so this question that you see in front of you, where do you download historical data from? Any idea, guys? For people, I'm sure for people who are absolutely new, they will not know it. But for people who have been in the markets, do you download data from screener, NSE website, BSE website, broker? You go to the NSE website, manually search for the stock and download the stock, right? But what if I told you that you can do it without writing any single line of code? Download any bit of historical data. Now, Pratik, what is historical data? Historical data is the past data of any stock, index, anything. So, for example, Nifty. I want the data of Nifty for the past, let's say, 5 years or 7 years or 10 years. Why do I want the data? Because without data, I will not be able to analyze. Correct, everyone? For that, we need to get data. And from where can we get data? I will show you a method of downloading historical data without writing any single line of code using AI. We are ready to go with what I'm going to show you. Ready? Excited? Okay. So, okay. So I am going to share my screen. I'm going to share the prompt. Okay. So will have a prompt. Prompt number 1, to fetch data. Okay, so I will copy this prompt. Again, whatever steps I'm showing you right now, you will get a breakdown of the steps. So you don't need to remember it or note it down. Okay, guys, just watch it, enjoy it, see the power of it right now. See AI in its full glory rather than trying to be like, oh, I need to remember the steps. Okay, so all the steps and everything will be giving it to you. All the prompts and everything like Rahul shared for investment, we will be giving it to you. So what did I do? I copied this prompt. You guys by now know what Claude is. I will come and paste it. Okay. Let's download the data for Nifty. Okay. Everyone knows what Nifty is, what's happening in the overall market, so we can understand. Then we can do it for how many years? 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? Guys, let me know in the chat. कितने साल का data चाहिए? How many years of data do we want? 3, 5, 5, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5, 5. Okay, five is middle. We'll take 5. Okay. So what did we change? We changed 2 words. We changed Nifty and 5 years. Okay. Now, if you want to download for Reliance, you write Reliance and 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, whatever time frame. Okay. So write any stock, S&P, Bitcoin, write anything. Okay. Tesla and the number of years, and you should be able to get. You press the play button, run button, and the code starts running. Okay. Once the running happens, you will see that a code is coming on the right side. Okay, a code is being written on the right side. Okay, as once now the next question is, Pratik, ये कोड का करे क्या? Okay, what do we do with this code? Okay, what do we do with this code? We will then copy this code, okay, copy this code and have to run it somewhere. This is a Python code, okay. We didn't have to do anything. We just ran the prompt. It gave us the code. Now we will run paste the code somewhere. For doing that, there is another tool, very easy. You go to Google and you search Google Colab, okay, Google Colab. Once you search for Google Colab, this collab.google link that is going to be there, you can just click on it and this page will open. You click on new notebook. Once you click on new notebook, then you are going to have a page open up. So what did we do? Go to Google, search for Google Colab, click on collab.google, click on new notebook, and a page opens up like this. Okay, once the page opens up like this, I will press the connect button here. It will show connecting. It will connect to the servers, let it connect to the backend engine. After it is done, there's going to be a green tick saying connected. Okay, so we can see that green tick, it is showing connected. Okay, now this code that we had, we are going to copy the code and come here and paste the code. Everyone here, everyone clear with what I'm doing? Very easy. Run the prompt, got the code, went to Google Colab, pasted the code. Simple. All are free tools. You just need a Google account for this, okay? Not a good problem. Then you press the play button here. It runs. And once it runs, you can see that data downloaded successfully, Nifty 5-year data, okay? I will go to the Files tab on the left, okay? I will go to the Files tab on the left, and then I will see that this file has been downloaded. I can simply download this file. Okay, I will simply download this file and this Excel sheet will open up. It's opening up on my other screen. I'm just going to bring it up in front of you. A moment. Yes. And this thing will open up. Can you see that very easily I have been able to download from 2020 up to this recent data? Up to recent data, can you guys confirm that this is absolutely amazing that without writing any kind of code, you are now able to get 5 years, 10 years, whatever kind. So any stock, Tesla, Indian stocks, outside stocks, just write the name and the year, how many things of data you want, and it shall give you the data. Can I get a MB in the chat? Can I get a mind blown in the chat for getting all of this without writing? Okay, so you guys, you're already seeing how coding jobs are becoming obsolete because it is being absolutely taken care of by the thing. Now, the next question is, how do I analyze this? How many of you have that question? Ki Pratik, all that is fine, but kare kya? What do I do with this data? It's very nice that you have shown us how to download data, but all of these numbers look absurd. How do I make sense of these numbers? Yes. Now, how many of you have heard of that like job data analyst? Now you see all these LinkedIn profiles saying I'm a data analyst. I am the data researcher. Okay, so we are going to become data analysts in the next 5 minutes. Okay, without thing. Now you can do this analysis in how many ways? Right now, you guys will be using Power BI. You guys will be using Excel formulas and all. For people who know a bit, you will use Excel formulas, this, that, to try to understand, make some charts out of it. Okay, but what we will do is completely different. Okay, so I have this, we will transform this data into something meaningful. Okay, so our job in Colab is done. Thank you for your service, Google Colab. We will go again, we'll just use Claude. I will show it in different parts. We'll go to Claude and what we'll do is we will paste our second prompt 2 to analyze data. Okay, prompt 2 to analyze data. How? I will copy it. I will go to Claude. I will paste it. I will go and attach the file that I just downloaded. This is the file that I just downloaded. I will attach it and then I will run it. Okay, so here I am trying to do an entire analysis of this Excel sheet. Okay, it is doing all the coding work for me in the background, and I'm going to do analysis by getting it. Now, people will say, can we do it in ChatGPT? Of course. For that, what I have done is I have created a custom GPT for you. How many of you know what a custom GPT is? A custom GPT? Any idea? Heard of it before? Don't know? Don't know? Okay. So, like normally you see this is chat gpt, right? This is normal chat gpt. You get all of this information, you get all of chat gpt, normal chat gpt, right? You're giving all this additions, but it's a more tuned model for a specific purpose. So then what I do, on top of the layer of chat gpt, I build a gpt which is completely focused on a particular task. You understand? It has been trained to do a particular task. Okay? It's like it's like you have a dog in your house. Okay, now you may have a Pomeranian, you may have a Rottweiler, but the objective is different for all, right? So you train the dog for that specific purpose. Okay, only then can you get the output, right? So in the similar manner, you train a GPT to give you a specific output. Clear? Now, for that, we have created a Market Analyst Pro by SpringPad. Okay, Market Analyst Pro by SpringPad. This is a custom GPT which will help you analyze any kind of data, as long as you just give it the historical data, it will analyze it. Okay, it will analyze the data once you do it. So now simply I will run it like the same thing I will do. I will copy the prompt. Once you have this, you just have to copy the prompt, paste it, and then upload it from the computer, the file that we just downloaded. Any file that you downloaded, you do it, and then you ask it to analyze, and it will do the analysis. Okay, so it's going to start doing the analysis. I have already done the analysis. I have run it again from pehle se just to save on time. So I'm just going to show it to you. Let me wait for it. Okay. See if it is. Let me refresh it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this was the prompt, market analyst prompt. This is the prompt that I have put, and this is the output that I am getting. Okay. You will also give the Market Pro by SpringPad? Yes. Okay. So that's the best part. What I am going to do, okay, what I'm going to do, I am going to share you the link of this GPT, personalized focused GPT. We will again, like I said, when we give you all the prompts, when we give you everything, I'm going to give you guys as part of bonus this particular GPT so that you can do your analysis in this GPT without any problem. So we have trained this GPT to do specific analysis. You can use it for yourself. How does that sound? Good. So not only I'm giving you also chat GPT में जाके paste कर लो, I'm giving you a perfectly trained tool to do specifically what it is asked to do and nothing else. Superb. Okay, chalo. Do we want to see the output? What kind of analysis it does? What kind of analysis it does? Let's see what kind of analysis it does. Okay, so first it calculates all of this, statistical things like mean, median, all of the statistical things. Okay, I say, okay, boring. I'm not interested in it. Then it plots the graph of Nifty. Can you guys just confirm this is the correct graph of Nifty? Can you guys just confirm for those who know what's happening in the market that this is the latest how the market graph looks like? Yes, correct. We are seeing a sharp fall in the markets in the recent times. Correct. Perfect. Now, next question, Pratik. What are you showing? Graph, chart of Nifty. Chart of Nifty, so we can find anywhere. I can go to any Google and search for the chart of Nifty. I will find it. I say yes, of course. I am not done. Then we go over something called the volatility chart. Okay, volatility chart. What is volatility? Volatility essentially is the amount of movement. Okay, the amount of movement that happens in a stock. It may be up or down. Why does volatility happen? Because of uncertainty. Uh, when does uncertainty happen? For example, COVID, for example, war, for example, elections. All of these things cause uncertainty, right? And it leads to volatility. That means the stock price or the index price can move up and down very quickly. Can you guys see something? So, can you guys tell me 2020 में क्या हुआ था around? What was this big spike in volatility in 2020? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? Any guesses? COVID, COVID, superb. 2021, second wave. 2021, second wave. Okay. You see, there was uncertainty. COVID, no one saw COVID for the first time. So volatility spiked up highest because super uncertainty. No one knew COVID se matlab people, the whole world will die or what will happen, right? 2021, people understood COVID a bit more. So even though second wave came, the volatility didn't go up as much as before because itna bhi uncertainty nahi tha. Then what happened in 2022? What happened in 2022? Any guesses? First half of 2022, Russia-Ukraine war. Russia attacked Ukraine, right? Again, you saw a spike in volatility. 2023 has been the only year of calm and peace. There's been no volatility. What has happened in 2024? June of 2024, midway 2024. Any ideas? Come on, very recent past. Correct. Elections, our general elections in India, that happened, and we are at 2025 right now. Can you guys tell me here that in all of this data, every year kuch na kuch ho raha hai, right? Every year there's a spike in volatility, except for 2023. Out of the past 5 years, 4 years there has been a spike at least once. Correct? There has been a spike at least once, regardless of what's the reason and all we don't know, but there has been a spike. What does that mean? Can we not say that in 2025 the probabilities of a volatility spike is high? It may be, people may say, oh, Trump, people may say this, people may say that. That is not the point. But shouldn't we be, as participants, as traders, be ready for a shock at least once a year? Because market is throwing shock at least once a year. How many of you agree with what I just said? How many of you agree with what I just said? Agreed, 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 agreed. Okay, I am also a lot of people are saying agreed, but I also know that a lot of people who are there, who are agreeing, are not letting me know in the chat. Okay, so like I said, the more energy you give us, the more we try to think ourselves. Okay, so again, focus. Let's bring all our focus here because we are going to build up to something very, very important. Okay, so this was about volatility. Next is about moving average. Everyone know what moving average is? सबको पता है what moving average is? Yes, no, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know. Okay, so see, moving average, the indicator. Okay, it's an indicator to understand what the status of the market is. Okay, very simple example. Let me give you. Okay, let's say you are in your office. Okay, you are in an office and you want to know ki, if you are tall or short, your height. Okay, if you want to know you're tall or short, let's say your height is 5'8", 5'8" okay, and how will you compare your height to everyone else's? You will calculate the average height of your entire office. So you will add the heights of each people divided by the number of people. You will get the average height. And then let's say the average height is 5'6". Okay. If the average height is 5'6" and your height is 5'8", would you be considered tall or short? Would you be considered tall or short? If the average height is 5'6" and you are 5'8", tall, right? Simple. So average is used to compare. Okay, average is used to compare ki if I am above, below, what is the situation? Similarly, in the markets, when we talk about 50-day moving average, it is calculating the average price of the last 50 days. Okay, and 200-day is calculating the average price of the last 200 days. Everyone understood now? Very easy concept. what is 50-day moving average, what is 200-day moving average. Okay, now there is something called the indicator in the market, which is basically tries to indicate कि market में हो क्या रहा है, and moving average is one such indicator. Okay, you can see this yellow line is 50 and this red line is 200. Okay, the idea is that whenever this yellow line, that's 50, the smaller number goes above the bigger number, that is 200, we consider it a buying signal. When the smaller number goes below the thing number, it is called a selling signal. Simple. I will go into the depth more. Can you see that this yellow 50 went below the red a few weeks back? This is on daily time frame. Can you guys confirm? So the market was going up since mid of 2023, and finally at the start of the year, the 50 moving average went below the 200, and the market has been going down since then. So we are seeing that the market is bearish or going down. Simple. Okay. Okay. Superb. Now we are seeing what has been the returns of Nifty for the past 5 years. Okay. So let's do it together. 2020, what was the return? Quickly, let's all type in the chat. Okay. 2020, what was the return for Nifty in 1 year? 25.59%. 2021, 23%. 2022, 2.72. फिर 19, फिर 8, फिर -6. Okay, that is till now. Okay, since January till now, we have seen a negative of almost 7% in Nifty. Correct? Okay, this is all happening in the market. So we saw two years of outperformance. Then the market holds a bit. Again, market goes up. Again, holds a bit. Okay. So usually you see a pattern in the market where the market will usually move up for a certain amount of time, then go sideways or not perform that much, and then again go up from there. Okay. So it's almost like a racing horse, right? If you're a sprinter, you will sprint for some time, then get your breath back and then sprint again. Okay. Because you don't have unlimited amount of energy. Same thing. Okay. How -6.8%? That has been the return. From January till now, market has come down, right? So it has come down by -6.8%. The beauty of what I have done is I have transformed this data. Okay, all this information has been calculated from here. Okay, that's the super part. Now comes a very, very interesting part. Okay, comes a very, very interesting part. Guys, please focus. Okay, very, very interesting. I'm going to tell you why. Now, this is called a matrix. Okay, what each of this cell represents is the performance of Nifty for that particular year, for that particular month. Okay, so for example, if someone asks you, Pratik, what is the return for Nifty for the year 2021 in August? I will say 2021 August, it's 8.69%. Everyone? So for the last 5 years, in each month, in each year, how much Nifty went up or down, I am getting to look by this table. Super awesome. Understand? Again, I have transformed it from this data without using any Excel or without using anything, without writing a single line of code. I keep saying it because I'm going to give you a insight of here. Everyone understood what this thing explained? I'm just gonna let me see, okay, if everyone's understood. Okay, so my quiz to you is, tell me what is the return for Nifty for the year 2023 February. February 2023, what was the return for Nifty? Correct, -2.03%, -2.03%, and let me see if everyone has got it. If everyone has got it, -2.03%. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now, what's the next question? What's the next question? Pratik, what do we do with this? Why is this important? How many? Why is this important? Iska kya kare hum? Can I take this? Just because there's color, does it mean it is nice? Okay, I will show you. Okay, now look at this very, very carefully. The last 5 years, including this year, in January, Look at the return, okay? 2021 minus 2.48, 22 was minus 0.08, 2023 minus 2.45, 24 is minus 0.03, 2025 is minus 0.58. Can you guys see that what's the common thing happening in January for the past 5 years? By the way, 2020 January was also negative. Can you see that in January, the markets, 5 out of 5, as a matter of six, okay? I know for a fact, 5 out of 5 years, it is negative. Do you think this is a coincidence? Do you think it is a coincidence? मतलब ऐसे ही मतलब market is negative? How many of you think this is coincidence? No, 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 no. Correct. Then it's not a coincidence. So for first, I want to break two things. Now, if this is not coincidence, that means there's a pattern. Now, if there's a pattern, can you guys establish one fact? And that fact is markets are not random. Markets are not random. Markets ko your analysis of markets can be random, but markets are not random. Your understanding of market might not be correct, but markets have some pattern. How you analyze is your job. Chalo, January is negative, okay? Let me show you another interesting thing, okay? Let's come to July. 7.49, 0.26, 8.73, 2.94, 3.92. Out of 5 years, 5 years is positive. Random? If January is not random, is July random? All of it positive? No? No, 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 no. So why do you think this is like ये कैसे हो रहा है? How many of you knew about this, by the way? How many of you understood this? Yes, Rahul.
I just want to add something. Like all of you guys, please pay very close attention to what Pratik is telling you. There are patterns in the market that Pratik is trying to teach you. And believe me when I say so, when all the big institutions that deploy money into the markets, right? They do not look at charts. They do not look at granularly what is happening in the financials, right? These are the sort of patterns and analysis, data analysis that they do, right? So please pay very close attention. And this is a very valuable to all of you. Very new to this, absolutely. And very important also. This is what is going to give you an edge, all these understandings. Sorry, Pratik. Yeah.
How many of you think like this is what do you call that? Like it's like a bird watching from the top about the market. It's like a bird watching. You have a bird's eye view of what's happening in the market. It's almost like, everyone has a Janam Kundali, every human. Like you are getting to see the Kundali of Nifty to understand its behavior, to see what is the probability of what happening in the future. Correct? Yeah, you're seeing March also. So this is something that you have to pay attention to. It looks very simple. It looks very simple. Okay. Now, if what are the odds? What are the odds? Look, the market has come down to, okay. You see in March, the market usually starts picking up by the end of March, right? What do you think is going to happen this year in March? What is the likelihood? Probability kya hai? What is the probability of markets going up this year? Okay, so I'm not saying it. I am showing you data. This is not me coming to TV and telling, oh, मुझे लगता है market will go up. It's my opinion. I don't have any opinions. I am looking at the thing of the market, and there may be a bounce in the market. Okay, so very important information. And if you see any kind of up move in the market, you will be more confident because now you know that March may usually think. So if you are a trader, would you want to buy in January? Would you want to buy in January? Yes. Why would you buy in January? No, right? Have you bought in January this year? Everyone is complaining, oh, a market is going to come, market is coming down. I don't want to buy. But suddenly today you want to buy in January. Okay. So it's very easy to say. But the market is coming down. Okay. The best time to probably buy is maybe June. The end of June is the good time to buy, probably. Okay. Now let's look at that. Okay. I will tell you why. The next part shows us in which month how the markets perform. Okay, in which month how the markets perform. Now this March data has been skewed because of COVID. Okay, COVID mein in March 2020 the market fell almost 23%. That's why this data has been skewed. But usually we see the first quarter, that is from January to March, the Nifty doesn't do that well. And then the markets go up, it comes down again, May, June, July. So from May up to July, the market goes up. From July up to October, it comes down. November, December, it goes up. And then from it comes down again till February. Do you see? Have you seen that market has been doing the same thing last year also? ऐसा ही कुछ ऐसा ही चला market. It has. It is not something that uh, plus minus a little bit ऊपर नीचे. This is the overall movement of the market, right? So from now you have an exact idea. You have an exact idea without showing any kind of following any Telegram, following any YouTube, following any TV, an exact idea of what's going to happen in the market. Can I get a CC in the chat, a crystal clear? We are all under